Freshing, 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 we all need somebody that call me, I will come running. Vako zako za samabane dada zimeni bamba zaidi ya wale. Baby, I love the way you're going down. Ukicheza katitu twisti kilunda, utapenda nikikuchezea kinanda. Mama, nitakulinda.
Coach me in this game.
Freshing, 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 na na na. We all need somebody that call me, I will come running. Vako zako za samabane dada zimenibamba zaidi ya wale. Baby, I love the way you're going down. Ukicheza katitu twisti kilunda, utapenda nikikuchezea kinanda. Mama, nitakulinda.
Coach me in this game.
Freshie, 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 na na na. We all need somebody that call me, I will come running. Vako zako za samabane dada zimenibamba zaidi ya wale. Baby, I love the way you're going down. Ukicheza katitu tustikilunda, utapenda nikikuchezea kinanda mama, nitakulinda.
Coach me in this game.
So much. I think it's Of the beautiful city of Nairobi, city under the sun. You can see the towering KICC, the landmark building there. Have to love it. I mean, the culture in this city is just something to die for. A lot of good vibes, and inshallah, if you know what I mean. In this city is where we are seated right now, alongside Ngong Road, the Mchana Pub and Grill, opposite Prestige Plaza. Bringing you the live events of the Mchana Grand Open, and here we go for the lug. Brian Lott Kiptalam loses the lug. The cue ball, the object ball touches the pocket. That means Brian loses the lug. And now we are about to go underway with this cracker of a match between Brian Kiptalam Lott, the reigning Shujaa wa Kenya, versus BWANIKA Mansoor, the champion of the Nile Open. Now, if there could ever be the final before the final, ladies and gentlemen, then this could be it. Literally, this is Kenya versus Uganda. Let's see who comes up top in a short rest to 7 for a place in the last 32. Once again, if you're just hearing the sound of my voice, this is Evans Okacha coming to you live from the Mchana Pub and Grill, where we are hosting the Grand Mchana Open. So many African countries represented to fight for top honors here. 780,000 Kenya shillings to be specific for the winner. And that winner could be among these two top shooters. You just might never know. They come into this match with very, very strong records from their home countries. BWANIKA Mansoor, the latest winner of the Nile Open. Remember, he's won it for the second time. Whenever you go to these events, in Kampala, most of the time Lugogo Stadium, all the winners of the previous Nile Open always have this jacket on, just as a stark reminder of what accolades they have achieved in their exploits within the Nile Open. Nice shooting there from Mansoor. He's looking at a very, very important pattern to the block. Atiang, Margaret, you say Ibra's game is out. We might not really know what's happening on that, but we can check just now. Remember, coming up on this game, after this game, we have also one of the biggest matches between Uganda's top shooters and Tanzania's top shooters. Caesar Chandiga, the Lion of Africa, coming up shortly as well. But let's have full sights on this one, as Mansoor BWANIKA is in a pattern that clearly is clearable. He starts with the red closest to the short rail. With the top right, he should land right behind the yellow to the same pocket. Needs to control the pass on that. Nicely done, nicely controlled there. Yeah, I think he sees it. I think it goes, does it? He's not looking happy. BWANIKA Mansoor. My angle could be failing me, but I think that ball goes in. I think it does. Seems to be checking. Really needs to either cheat that pocket in a way or control the pass. It's just like that. Lands it. Was looking very frustrated at first, but now makes very light work of it. Mansoor BWANIKA leading 1-0. Referee has something to say. I think he's asking the player to always sit on his designated chair. Weldy Brian. You say Team Kenya to sail through? Some Kenyan fans there. Brian Lotkiptalam. Whipped David Mchana, BK 9-4 in the final to win the Shujaa wa Kenya event last week on the Sunday. So literally he's the Kenyan champion, if that is anything to go by. Has been shooting like crazy. Fresh from Russia. Foul break. That's gonna be costly. That's gonna hurt. That is really gonna hurt. Crazy. One of those games that you definitely do not want to miss. It's a game that gives you enough insight in terms of what these two countries are made of in terms of the sport. I think the outcome of this match can accurately, oh my goodness, comes up short. It's a foul. It's a foul. That is a schoolboy error from Mansoor BWANIKA. How could he do that? Just how hard can Brian Lotkiptalam punish the young man? 25 years in age. The fans now getting a little bit louder. That'll be the wind behind his sail that Brian needed. Maybe. Maybe not. It's very good shooting there by Brian. Lines up nicely behind that yellow ball. Has some slight angle. Now he needs some proper pace behind that cue ball. Not exactly what he wanted, but it's what he has to deal with it. Very good attempt there, comes up short. And now, as is expected, BWANIKA Mansoor will seek to punish At this level of the game, really, if you don't clear obvious games, most likely there's no coming back onto that table. One of the best shooters to ever come out of Uganda, BWANIKA Mansoor. Member of the national team as well. Dr. Spencer on the comment section. See you, sir. Wondering how this guy reached this level. BWANIKA with a problematic red ball needs to resolve that. I don't know how. Oh my goodness, does it very nicely. Almost delivers the goods. But that's nowhere near where he wants that cue ball. No distance between the cue ball and the object one. The red ball. The best he can do is to rub the red ball against the long rail with a controlled pass to get it trapped behind the red ball with a cue ball reaction from the short rail. Just like that, comes up short. Brian can see the ball, but what can he do? That's the question. Very, very nicely done tactical play there by Brian to leave Mansoor with no chance for a bunker. And now it's brains at work. How about that? Blow after blow. This has now come down to a game of intelligence. Priscilla. That's right. Just being reminded by Priscilla here that that's exactly how this guy got to this level. Dr. Spencer, you have your answer there. Are we still going for Tash pool? Now Brian has to respond to that in kind, but has to go all the way out. It's a long way out. You need to control the pass. You need to find the ball. Goes for it. Oh my goodness, now that is the risk. He went for a very slow pace to actually hook that cue ball behind the black ball. His efforts not enough. Mansoor will have the cue ball in hand now. Chooses to nudge the black ball off. Goodness me, what is that? What is that? What is that? At this level, now that is considered really, really poor performance. At least on the shot. He traps himself, really. Look at that. And now he has to work his way out of this one. Most likely going for another tough snooker behind the red ball. It's a very, very tough option he has. He had the game to his hands. Now look at that reaction from the fans. What Mansoor basically does is that he concedes, knows that at this level, 2 shots on the black is too obvious. I don't think that's a really good call. He had 2 shots to himself, bungled it, don't think he should really be giving that away, really. Yeah. JJ, you say, I love that fun. Shinginavs. Ask a question, will Caesar's match be screened here? You're right. Caesar's match is up next after this one. Of course, it's a firecracker. Let me just find you the opponent right now from the Q School. Bugs Eddie, Mr. Uganda calling it for Mansoor. Call it 7-4. Might be too early to call. Really can't say that. Inside this building shall be giving you the sight of the giant in the room. Some few top lady shooters in the room, Rashida Mutesi and her sister Rukia Naiga. Mansoor just in readiness for the next match. Look at that. Who's that? Who's that boy? Caesar Chandigarh coming up on your screen. Caesar Chandigarh, the Lion of Africa. Look at that guy. Let's try to grab him very well. He's really following this match very, very closely, as if trying to really gauge his next opponent. Back into this game. See some Fest of the Fans there. Not what he had intended. Mansoor shall be losing his visit on the table. And now Brian Kiptalam is back on. Drops the fast yellow. Zasita. Very good shooting. Wanted to resolve the problematic yellow ball by the red. Bangles it. What's that? Some flashes of madness there. It's definitely not what he wanted. Not at all. Spencer Fabrication and Energy Saving Equipment. You wonder, but Brian, with all due respect, can't win. What's your opinion, sir? I think all these two players are fairly top shooters, and anything can happen in this game. I think this is a really close game based on the last outings of these two players. Ben Kimeza, you say, I think Mansoor intended to move the red ball via the black ball. I figure that as well. Lyndon Longout, you say, I love a guy from Mombasa. Look at that, that's Caesar for you. Top African lion roaming in the building unchained. He shall be unleashed in the next few minutes on this TV table. And I'm joined back in studio with none other than Priscilla. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you too, Evans. How's the game going for you? How are you finding it?
It's very close, too close to call. Still too early. But I think it's a bit nervy. I think too nervy for the level of their experience. I think there's really a lot to lose or gain in this one. A lot of expectations from both players. These are two champions that have just won in their respective countries in big tournaments, and they don't want to lose at this particular level of the tournament. They really need this win. But we can only have one winner, we know that.
Yeah, true. And speaking of too close for call, I was just checking out some other games in the building. Ibra, so Jimba from Uganda, is playing Moses Chimba, aka King Ade from Zambia. That's another close one. It's a tight one. It's 3-3 currently on that game. It's tight. It's blow for blow there. There's also KK from Kenya, who's playing against Issa from Tanzania. Issa's leading 6-5.
Wow, 6-5?
Yeah, that's another tight one. I saw another game with Timothy from Tanzania. He's playing against Elon from Kenya. Timothy's leading 6-4. Yeah, Timothy's on the hill there. There's also Ian Kazibwe from Uganda.
Right.
He's playing against Yegon from Kenya. Ian is leading 5-3 in that one. And on the ladies' front, we have two tables currently with the ladies at the minute. Sheila is leading. Sheila Anka is leading 4-2 against Angela. Sheila, the current and now queen, one who won the car last week. Yeah, they're both playing really well, but Sheila's leading 4-2 now in a race to 5. On the next table, we have Keruche. I think her nickname is the Pool Queen.
Pool Queen, yeah.
Yeah, Keruche the Pool Queen. She's leading 1-0 against Julie from Uganda. Some other exciting matches. It's excitement all around. I'm loving the games. I'm loving the vibe. I'm loving the ambience. I'm loving the camaraderie. I'm loving everything all around. Good vibes, man.
Good vibes, and inshallah, there goes Priscilla. And there goes your update, Kibet Daniel. And Jabel Kaninga, you had asked about the updates from other tables. I hope that does you some very good justice. Thank you so much, Kibet Daniel, for your very good words. George Smog, you say, let's go Lotto. Back to the table. The player in the white, long-sleeved shirt is the famous Brian Kiptelam. He's really young, just came back from Russia. And that trip must have done something to him. He is shooting differently. Goodness me, he finds it. Amazing stuff. Now the fans here are happy. There's one particular one. This guy hails. Nice shooting. Blow by blow. It's 2-2. Brian Lord Kiptelam draws up level. And this game has just started. As I had already told you, there's a lot of bragging rights to go with this one. It's just not an ordinary pool game. As you can already see, the game is being grabbed and followed closely by the Kenyan fans here, Ugandan fans as well. And top among the Ugandan fans watching this one is Caesar Chandiga, Rashida Mutesi, watching this particular one live. Just ensuring that Mansoor delivers it for their home country. And now for the break. As BWANIKA Mansoor goes for a cut break, solid shooting. There's a loud sound of nothing there. It's a dry break. Brian springs off his chair as if he is too late to his own party, wanting to get this game very quickly into the business end of things. Closes the table of the Reds, but it's a foul. I think that speedy attack of the table really sometimes does not do him a lot of justice. In a sense, even coming close to what I can call as naivety, or maybe inexperience of some sort. Take nothing away from the level of experience that these two players bring into the game. But for some reason, just doesn't take enough time to move around the table. Just patrol, check the game and get the right shot, And maybe that could be the slight age that Mansoor BWANIKA has over Brian. Look at the amount of time that Mansoor is taking around that table, just moving around, patrolling that table, and being very, very sure of the pattern of the next ball after his first shot. Speaks a lot about table time trading and the routine, pre-shot routine. And I want you to count the number of times Mansoor BWANIKA uses his chalk. He's famously known for that, by the way. If I was a chalk company, I definitely want to have a player like this to advertise my chalks. He literally can use 2 pieces of chalk a game. Thank you very much, Super Director Danito. Was just fixing our sounds, making sure that we're coming to you live and direct and very, very clearly. Brian Kiptilam on the Reds drops in a nice bunker. Now stares on what could very easily be a clearance, not a very easy one. Kana Adventures Karadime Nigai, you say the animal. Getting loud and clear. Thank you so much, Kana. I thought you should be here refereeing these matches, sir. And now he literally... Oh, goodness me! That was something. Wow. Does very well not to foul. But this is BWANIKA, Mansoor, at that level. You surely cannot survive what is to come. Brian knows it, sips on his water. Thank you so much, Nebat Kutima, for your good words. Samshenko, you say watch under the tree, whatever that means, sir. John Wankuru, goodness me. John, how are you this afternoon? You say, let's go, bro. Zero pressure, tuko pamoja na wewe, brother, you say. Jabel Kaninga, you say, that fan, surely not alone. It's a festival. And everyone is here to have fun in their own very different special ways. Mansoor not happy about something there. Just keenly observe that. Is it a clearance? Nice and easy. It's basic stuff now. Drops in. Kana Karadime, you say you'll be here tomorrow from 6 a.m. Welcome to the building. Mansoor. This game is blow by blow. 3-2. Very close. If this pattern is anything to go by, then Mansoor should win on a decider, 7-6. If the pattern is consistent, really, because Mansoor has been going ahead one frame and Brian catches up. Short rest to 7. That puts us at 7-6. Mansoor leading. But it's a game and anything can happen, really. So let's see what comes up here. I want to thank all of you watching live this afternoon from wherever you're watching us live from. This is the Grand Mchana Open round of 64. Massive game between Mansoor BWANIKA. Not very happy with the referees rocking. Not very happy. Wants to really determine that rock. He's not very happy with the rock himself. In the commentary booth, I have Caesar Chandiga. How are you, friend? Just say hi, man. Hello, Caesar.
Hello, guys.
Yeah.
It's Cesar here. Hope you're all enjoying the Mchana Open.
Great.
So,
You're playing next?
yeah, I think so.
Great. All the best.
Thank you.
As the champion, you all love, you all follow. Caesar Chandiga, the African Lion, Unchained. Just grabbed him into the studio for an unplanned interview. The humble Caesar always says, not now, not now. I want to send a big thank you to all of you watching live from across the globe. We do not take it for granted. Your ever delightful company is the real reason why we do this every single time with a lot of passion. Now there's some So by the way, ladies and gentlemen, KK, the Black Mamba from Kenya, gets from 5-6 down to win it, 7-6 against Isa of Tanzania. How about that for a fight? And now on this particular match, as I was telling you, I want to send a big thank you to all of you for always following us very closely and for affording us your delightful company, giving us the reason to do this all the time we do it. Just for purposes of clarity, I think there might have been an impression that I was on the commentary booth yesterday. Just to be very, very clear, came back from Mombasa at midnight, and therefore any pieces of commentary coming to you through the night were definitely not from Evan Sokacha. You all definitely know who Evan Sokacha is. Saying that just for purposes of clarity and to set the record straight. It's a very, very good run out there. While I was just going on with other unrelated stuff, let's get back onto this game. Look at Lotto's face. Loves his water. There is a player in Uganda that is actually called Drink Water. The reason will shock you. Keep it locked. I'll be giving you the details shortly. Kana Karadime, you seem very optimistic. John Wankuru, you say, I'm good, Mr. Okacha. I'm getting you loud and clear. Thank you so much. Kana Karadime also talking about the comeback from Calvin Yegon. Jabel Kaninga, you say, top players will always try opening shots instead of snookering. To comment there. Tato M. Tabano. Tato Tabano seem to be agreeing with Ben Kimeza. B. Mullen seem a little bit concerned about fun behavior, but nonetheless you appreciate the growth in the game on the continent. I think the game has grown in leaps and bounds in the last few years. Duncan Wamboi, one of the players that I have played against in Kakamega, contributes a lot to my fuel money, Duncan. Guy just never wins. Shall be getting an update from the Ibra's game, Ibra versus Ade, in a short time to come. And now Brian surely wins that one to take the lead for the first time in this match, stamping his authority, reminding you that you are in Kenya, and here in Kenya he is the Shujaa of Kenya. Brian seems very calm, seems very composed this morning. I know when he's under pressure, always his facials gives way. You can tell it from the face every time you see him under pressure. Center referee Dennis Morgan. Somehow I think he gave up on playing pool just to focus on officiating matches. He's very good at it. There's quite a number of streams ongoing within the building. There is the stream between the stream of the game between Ibra and Ade. Coming to you through the Big Money Billiards Facebook page. Brian Lott back on the table. The Reds. It's very good shooting there. I think this pattern, best on this pattern, this boy could now be running away. It's very possible that he can clear this one. Goes for a bottom right to just have some control on that cue. Ball, sorry. Gets a slight angle. Needs to get back down table. Wants to make a transition down table in the next shot.
Ivan Sokacha, how is it so far?
It's amazing, coach. Game is, oh goodness me, while I was at it, Brian Lott seems to be messing it up. But I think the game is caught on now. This game started very slow, and for the first time, Brian Lott finds himself on the lead. Yep.
Ivan Sokacha, this is a top Ugandan player, and this is a lot of from Kenya. Is giving the guy Mansoor a run for his money. This is very, very interesting indeed.
Yeah, we have to remember that these two players are champions in their respective homes. Brian Lott is the reigning Shujaa of Kenya, a man that now commands a lot of respect from everybody within this building. And if this game was happening in Uganda, if it is within the national open precincts, then Mansoor will be wearing a black blazer to show that he is the reigning Nile Open champion. So this is a game between two champions of great repute.
Yes. And just remind me, Lotto currently is a Shujaa champion. Is a Shujaa champion, and apparently is so far given a good account of himself. And Priscilla, what can you say about this? Because this is a top Kenyan player, and I see him finishing this one. He's finishing this one. Priscilla, what's your opinion on this going forward?
I think this is really a nail-biting encounter. Edge of your seat kind of vibes. I think the Kenyan community as well as the Ugandan community is really at the edge of it.
It's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. That boy he's worked so hard. He's worked so hard, and I think this is the time to get the results.
Thank you so much, Poch. I mean, looking at the way this game is shaping up, after taking the lead for the first time, Lotto seems to be running away with it. 5-3, chasing that hill ferociously. BWANIKA Mansoor seems to be finding himself in a very, very unfamiliar territory. He's not very used to trailing this much, especially to Kenyan opponents. But it's a game, it's a race to 7. As long as the game is still on, anything can happen in this match. I shall be getting back to your comments in a short while to come. He goes for a cut break. Nicely done. Drops in a ball. Worldwide trending. Thank you so much for the flowers. You say this is the best stream. We might be giving you a glimpse of the amount of work going on behind this stream. There's a lot of contribution of top-class effort led by the director Danito and all the camera crew. Brian giving you the best angles from this game. So definitely this has to be the best stream. Surely has to be the best. Alex Kipleting with some cryptic message from Lotto. Linda Langard, you say, Twende Kazi. Good afternoon, Linda. And by the way, congratulations to you, Linda, on your new bundle of joy. We, as the pool fraternity of Kenya, send you flowers, and we definitely miss you. We want to wish your newborn baby girl great health and prosperity. There goes Mansoor. Pulls on back. This was almost to be expected. It's a green apple. Bang. Nicely done by Mansoor BWANIKA. 5-4 the scoreline. Now, the fans are now in full voice here, but you should see the kind of look that Mansoor is giving them, as if to say, wait for it. I hope my director will soon give me a shot of the commentary booth, just to give you a glimpse of the amount of work going on behind the scenes. Brian Lott for a break. Is it? Mansoor seems to be very, very frustrated about the racking. He's now happy. I mean, it's something of a wonder how much attention to detail the Ugandan players seem to have on every little aspect of the game. So, for instance, it's not his break, but Mansoor wants to inspect the rack. You don't see that often, not even in international matches. All of them would just rather trust the referee to do the job. But not for Mansoor. Talk of perfection and very great attention to detail. It's craving for a green apple in response. Brian. Master KJ, you say, our own Russian assassin. See you there. The lady shooters are on. How can Mansoor work this one out? Starts on the long rail, drops the ball. It's really too close to that ball. Not exactly where he wanted to land. Has a good angle though. It's Very nice shooting by Mansoor. He's already checking the black. Talk of ambition, talk of focus. He's very tenacious here now. Goes for the game. And that's why he really wanted to check that black ball. Very, very good shooting. It's exactly where he thought it would go. Draws up level. Mansoor, he is back in business.
Evans Okacha, this is unbelievable. That is a comeback of a champion. And going forward, I'm seeing this is going to be hotly contested. These last two frames will be hotly contested. Well, what do you think? Because Mansoor is currently Ugandan champion, and this is a Kenyan champion. So Kenya against Uganda. Very, very interesting indeed.
Yeah, this comes down to the honor of the flags. And I think I once already said that this game is very close. The farthest this game has drifted was 5-3 when Brian was leading. But it's back to level terms. It's an obvious decider loading, really. And I think we had called it earlier. So it's a 7-6 scoreline. But who to win? That's the question.
Evans, my brother, this is too close to call. And I don't know, from a perspective, Uganda is our biggest trading partner. Balance of trade. Uganda are our friends. Uganda are our neighbors. But there's a lot of Ugandans, a lot of Kenyans. They're supporting either of those guys. Do you think it's going to be, might it build to war? Because this is dangerous. The emotions here are building up, and it's so enthusiastic at the same time. What is your opinion on this? Do you involve so much security involved?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, words from Porge there. I think the enthusiasm should not really get to a concerning level. But that's right, there's a lot of raw emotion here. Brian took a little bit of a break.
Evans, this is a top Ugandan player, champion of Uganda, and apparently he had to in the little breakout. He had to practice, and he had to. That tells you a lot. He's under a lot of pressure from the Kenyan.
Yeah, either pressure or just a lot of seriousness into this match. You know, just taking every time to stay warm and upbeat. But now we're back on the game. For the break, Mansoor BWANIKA, solid shooting, good break, drops in a couple of balls. The yellows looking sumptuous, the reds maybe even better. The problematic red ball on the rail, long rail to the right. It's the only concern. I think this could easily be an upper loading. If this comes down to one frame, I think BWANIKA Mansoor will have a lot going for him, really. It's a nice chop. Tempo cross on the yellow balls. How does he fancy resolving the yellow balls by the center pocket to the right? Nicely done. Unfortunately, not exactly what he wanted there. Wanted to go for a very nice, simple chop. Comes up short. And now Brian has to think through what looks like a mess of red balls lumped up on one side of that table. And the best here is to really bury the cue ball behind the 3 red balls to the right. It's an overhead view for you to just enjoy. Nicely done. Oh, it's a foul. It's a foul. Goodness me. It's a rookie mistake at this level.
Evans, that was a mistake from the Kenyan champion Lotto. Why will he react to a crowd and he goes straight without aiming, goes straight to shoot? That was a big blunder, Mr. Evans Okacha, in my opinion.
It's a schoolboy error at this level. You don't expect that level of play. But this game is also full of nerves. Could be the reason why Brian took a slight break, just to go cool off a bit.
In my opinion, this could be over because that was a school kid mistake from the Kenyan champion. He shouldn't have reacted to a comment from the crowd. That was a big mistake on his side.
Yeah, I mean, coming into this one, Mansoor BWANIKA goes on hill, and now a lot of pressure on Lord now. He really has to deliver the goods now.
Evans Okacha, this is a game between Uganda against Kenya. Uganda champion against a Kenyan champion. But Priscilla, you are from Zimbabwe. Your perspective of this game, how do you find it, Priscilla? This game, what's your opinion? A Ugandan champion against a Kenyan champion, Priscilla. What is your opinion, honest opinion? Because now it's 5. Then Ugandan is on the hill. The Kenyan is trailing. It's very interesting indeed. Priscilla, Zimbabweans are known for comebacks. What is your opinion?
I think it's still any man's game. Brian, I think, is holding his own here. He's really fighting hard. He's a very good player. I'll confess, it's my first time seeing him play, and boy, oh boy, I'm impressed with the displays shown. Look at the position of the black. I hope it won't end prematurely. Well, if it were I on the table, I'd be likely to put the black prematurely. But these are star players giving us a good show. Good competition this is. 6-5 with Mansoor sitting on the hill. Some defensive play was seeing there. Awesome play. I think they both recognize and acknowledge the prowess in the other, judging from the style of play. They're not taking too many risks at the minute. I think they both know any mistake, they could be punished by the other. Back to you, Mr. Okacha.
Thank you so much, Priscilla. Maybe just in terms of your Kenyan experience so far, how is it going?
I'm loving it. In one word, I love it. Yeah, I'm loving the ambience. The people are very friendly here. The crowd, very disciplined, rather disciplined. Yes, there are some noisy fans, but the discipline, the organization is on point. Everything is just top notch. I'm just loving it.
So if you were watching this game from home, probably anybody following this game from home and wondering what is the vibe here, the mood, how would you describe it? Especially within, the feel, like somebody just watching this online and getting very good angles and, good commentary. But how do you describe the real feeling of being here, like the energies?
I think if I were to sum it up in one word, or actually a few words, out of this world. It's just an out of this world experience. A lot better than I expected. Well, I didn't expect anything bad, but generally it has exceeded my expectations. I'm loving Kenya. I'm loving the hospitality, the camaraderie, the vibe, the people are friendly. Everything about it, I think, is good. I have no complaints whatsoever, none whatsoever. I'm just thoroughly pleased. That's a good shot there by Mansoor. He's released his yellow that was sitting behind the black, opening up his game a little more. Still a bit tricky though for a finish. But let's see how these big boys handle it. It's tricky. 6-5, Mansoor only needing 1, Brian needing double that. It's any man's game. But may the best man win.
That's Priscilla there for you to just describe for you the feel of the space in here. Oh my goodness, it's very good shooting. That was a big shot by Brian. Best on the positions of the object balls. I think Mansoor is on a very, very good side of his game in terms of the areas of the table that he's able to control.
With you being Kenyan, how would you rate your fellow countryman, Brian? Like if you had to rate him, do you have ratings? I'm not sure.
It's an upcoming thing in terms of getting points, but we have had it in some sort of ways, rudimentary, to be honest. But Brian ranks among the top 8 as it stands. Consistently after every tournament, there is a rudimentary way that we have been ranking players, and I think what you're seeing justifies, those positions on those ranks.
Yes, I think it's heavily justified. This performance alone, if this is anything to go by, I think, yeah, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. Definitely a big player, top player, holding his own, doing very well at it. Very composed. I'm liking the discipline he's showing on the table. Good stance, good stroke, good pivot. The focus. I think he should have played that a little. Oh, my bad. I spoke
really good shot.
Soon. I spoke too soon. I didn't think the red would go all the way to the pocket. He managed to block off the part of that yellow. Mansoor's yellow in case the yellow wants to make its way to the pocket, and Mansoor responds with an equally good shot, almost scratching there. I got so nervous. I think sometimes I get more nervous than the players on the table. I have my heart in it. Yeah, good stuff.
Very, very good stuff there. You have to wonder what was going through Mansoor's head when that ball was approaching the center pocket. Now it's a touch game. It's about controlling the table now. It's about being very intentional, where you leave the cue ball and what the opponent is able to do with it. Now one ball to resolve for Mansoor, and that could be it. Goes for bunker. I think I want to call this for Mansoor, honestly. Now, table is fully controlled, goes defensive. Brian, not enough, not exactly where he wanted it to be. Of course, didn't want to risk dropping the yellow by the bottom left corner pocket. And now I think Mansoor has started. I think he's going to go for this game now. Simple draw.
Freshie, 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 na na na. We all need somebody that call me, I will come running. Vako zako za samabane dada, zimeni bamba zaidi ya wale. Baby, I love the way you're going down. Ukicheza katitu twisti kilunda, utapenda nikikuchezea kinanda mama, nitakulinda.
so much, and may the pool live on. Mchana is the best TV.